You know, there's a secret to learning a new language, and it's not what you think. It has nothing to do with talent or memory or where you were born. It's a pattern, a simple frame that can unlock a language you thought was totally impossible.
You know that feeling, right? Your eyes just kind of glaze over, the words all blur together into this meaningless jumble, and your brain just, well, it just shuts down. It's this feeling of being on the outside looking in. Yeah, it feels like a wall, a solid, insurmountable wall. And every new word you try to learn is just another brick, making that wall higher and higher and higher. Now, before we begin, if you enjoy stories like this, please follow the channel and share this explainer. It genuinely helps this page grow and allows me to create more stories for you. Okay, that wall, it's about to come crashing down.
What if I told you that you didn't have to break that wall down brick by painful brick? What if you already had a key right there in your pocket and you just needed someone to show you the lock? See, this isn't some boring lesson. This is the story of finding that key.
Okay, so our journey starts with something pretty mind-blowing. Turns out there are thousands of Spanish words already hidden inside the English you speak every single day. You just have to learn how to see them. Just look at the word impossible. In Spanish, it's imposible. It's pretty much the exact same word, right? The spelling is barely different, but the meaning is exactly the same. This isn't just a coincidence. This is our first key.
And it just keeps going. Terrible is terrible. Elegante is elegante. Importante is importante. Constante is constante. All of a sudden, bam, you have a vocabulary. You're not starting from scratch. You are starting with a ton of knowledge you didn't even know you had. So now you have this secret vocabulary, but what do you do with it? Let's give it some power. I mean, knowing words is one thing, but speaking, that means stringing them together into actual thoughts. And that's where we find our second key, simple little phrases that act like frames for your words.
Building a whole sentence becomes this really simple formula. You just start with what you want, quiero. Then you add an action, like hablar, which is to speak. And you finish with a detail, contigo, with you. 3 little steps.
And there it is, just like that. You've said something real. Not just a random word, but a complete thought. A desire to actually connect with someone. I want to speak with you. This is the moment a language really starts to feel alive.
All right, let's try another one. This is a biggie. This phrase expresses a need, something you have to do. Tengo que, I have to. It's another one of these powerful frames we can use to build our world. Tengo que dormir, I have to sleep. Tengo que usar el baño, I have to use the bathroom. You see how useful this is? These aren't abstract sentences from a textbook. They are real, practical, human things to say. You can already navigate a real situation. Okay, so you've got words, you've got phrases. Now for the final key. And honestly, this one kind of feels like a magic trick. It's a simple little flip that unlocks a whole new level of expression, turning what seems like complicated grammar into something elegant and, well, easy. Now look, don't let grammar terms scare you off. This is so simple. When you tell someone not to do something, like don't talk, the ending of the verb just flips. It's like a light switch. That's it. That is literally the entire secret. So check this out. Normally, you'd say hablas for you speak. But if you want to say don't speak, that just flips to an e. No hables. You say usas for you use. But for don't use, it flips no uses. It's this simple, beautiful little pattern, and once you see it, you'll see it everywhere. All right, this is it. This is the moment where everything we've talked about just clicks into place. The hidden words, the power phrases, and that little flip. With these 3 keys, the door doesn't just open a crack, it swings wide open. So take a look at this sentence. You see how it pulls everything together? We've got our hidden word, importante, and that little verb flip we just learned, hables. It's important that you speak Spanish. You can express complex ideas now, you can give advice, share your opinions. And here's one of our power phrases at work again. No quiero, I don't want. To do what? To cause problems, causar problemas. You can express something nuanced now, apologize before you even make a complaint. It's subtle, it's how real people talk. And here's that feeling of necessity again, tengo que. But this time it's personal. Tengo que hablar contigo. I have to speak with you. I mean, this sentence has real weight to it, you know? It's urgent. And then there's this. Maybe the most powerful one of all. The simplest desire. Quiero. I want. Estar contigo. To be with you.
4 simple words that hold an entire universe of meaning. And this is what it's all for. Connection.
And that's when it hits you, the big secret. It was never about cramming a dictionary into your head. It was never about brute force. It was about seeing the elegant, simple patterns that hold a whole language together. Remember that impossible wall from the beginning? Turns out it was never a wall. It was a door the whole time. And the key wasn't in some textbook or stuffy class. It was right here, in just understanding a new way to see. So the door's wide open. The first words are yours to choose. What will they be? If this story moved you or made you think differently, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And follow the channel for more stories like this.